the Texas Senate election. It's not looking good for you Texans. I mean, you guys may be a little too retarded to be able to make a big difference in your state, but if there's enough Democratic support, then I suppose there's a better future for Texas if they want a progressive agenda that works for a better America for tomorrow instead of serving the wealthiest Americans. But it's not looking good in Texas right now. It's looking like there are too many retarded rednecks out there in Texas that think the government and the Democrats are going to confiscate all their guns, and they think that martial law is coming, or they think that Obama is not a citizen, or just too many racists down there that think Trump's going to bring them the white America that they thought that they elected him to do. Beto O'Rourke, I've read about him. If he's winning more Democratic support, then I suppose he's doing a good job. I guess he needs to point more towards the issues instead of all the personal attacks. I mean, that's just one thing that I've noticed from his campaign. But for you fucking retarded Texans, if this guy Ted Cruz is not going to stand up for his wife, how the hell do you think he's going to stand up for America? Really, you fucking retards? I mean, this guy's a flip-flopper. He refuses to endorse Donald Trump. He gets booed by the crowd. Then he sucks up to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump ends up endorsing him. I mean, it's such a big joke. The guy's a hypocrite, he's a fraud, he's a phony, and he's a liar. Remember when Donald called him Lyin Ted, and now, Texas Ted. Whatever Texas Ted means, I mean, the guy's a lunatic. Donald Trump was born in the year 1946, 46 days from the midterms to Ted Cruz's December the 22nd birthday, which would be his 48th birthday. I want you to recall that in gematria, it is Donald Trump that equals 48. There are 47 degrees in a Freemasonic compass. I want you to notice that when you include the end day, it's 47 days from the midterms to Ted Cruz's election, or to Ted Cruz's birthday, excuse me. When you don't include the end day, it's a month and 16 days from midterm day to his December 22nd birthday. Remember, the 116th Congress is coming up. Ted Cruz's real name is Rafael Edward Cruz. The lunatic Texans are retarded in gematria equals 74. You guys are going to be dumb as hell when Trump wrecks his country even more with already what he did with the deficits and the attempts to cut health care for millions of Americans with pre-existing conditions. He lies about the wall. Today they awarded a contract to only build 6 miles that the American taxpayers can pay for. So you stupid dumbasses are retarded as hell. I mean, retarded Texas equals 54. They're going to vote against their own interests again. It's retarded Texans that equals 59. The Zionists that, give you guys all this propaganda through Fox News and whatnot. The fear of immigrants, the fear of Muslims, the fear of tax cuts not stimulating the economy, economic propaganda that benefits the wealthy. The Zionists got you guys where they want you at. Retarded Texans, you guys will get what you vote for. Stock market crash under Donald Trump. Senator Ted Cruz is reelected in gematria equals 114. No doubt he's going to be leading the calls for war in a couple of years. He's going to flip-flop his stances against Donald Trump once we see all the Russian connections come into light. Or simply, we may not even know about Donald Trump's connections and dirty dealings with the Russians in the name of national security. So you can imagine something Orwellian like that we may never even know the real truth about Donald Trump's connections with the Russians, because the government will say in the name of national security. 116th Congress, Rafael Edward Cruz equals 116. Senator Rafael Edward Cruz equals 82. The Affordable Care Act equals 82. I suppose Texas is pretty loony that they think, socialize the health care is a mistake, we don't want to be like Cuba, yada yada yada. That straw man argument that just keeps the state really dumbed down and retarded, and it's not looking for you guys. I mean, Trump has talked a lot of crap about his wife, Heidi Cruz. How do you expect this guy to stand up to America if he won't even stand up to his own wife? Or even if he won't stand up to Republican ideals? I mean, you guys are really screwed up, but if you guys manage to get more blue turnout, then I suppose maybe there is a bright future for Texas. So if you're a Texan, let me know who votes for who in what areas of Texas, but it doesn't seem like this state, it's got their thinking caps right.